Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's recently come into your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. It's a fully channeled message. We're going to call in our spirit guides now and see what they have for all of us. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you want us to hear today? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. I have an adventure. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to embark on an adventure? So it feels like I'm traveling. Now, it could be a metaphor for, I'm ready to travel on a new path with somebody. I'm ready to start a new journey with somebody. I do always like the Eiffel Tower there with this sense of romance, and it's not going anywhere. It's kind of, set in time, a space and time and history, energy. I have dreams. We all have dreams. I also just felt this sense of dreaming of you, this feeling of, I know you're out there. I know that you're going to find me. I know I'm going to find you. I know that I'm thinking of you if there's somebody that you're thinking of. And also remember that soulmates have the ability to visit us in our dreams. And there's a lot of experience of people saying, I feel like I have talked to them in my dreams. I know what they look like. I might even know their name, so there's a lot of experiences that people have had with their soulmates traveling to them, literally traveling to them in their dreams. A sanctuary, you are the one I want to be with. It's sanctuary always to me is that sense of peace. It's the place that I go to that nobody else goes. For me, it's my reading room here with you and my clients and my spirit guides. So a sanctuary to me, I walk into my reading room every day and I have this beautiful sense of peace that just comes over me. Like nothing else matters beyond those doors. I'm just here to deliver the messages. And so if you don't have a sanctuary space in your home, I would definitely suggest you make a corner in a room or have a special place that is just for you. So the overall energy is this feeling of I've traveled. I feel like I've traveled to visit you in your dreams. And, that's a true soul connection. That's a true psychic connection. So for those of you that just know that it's out there, that these kinds of connections exist, Spirit, please share with me, what is this loving energy? What is this soul connection? What is this psychic connection that you're talking about? The Five of Swords. I have a Two of Wands. I have an Eight of Swords. I have a Seven of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the first thing is I have a big battle here going on with some of you may be feeling like you're battling with somebody. Somebody may be feeling like you're trapped. Somebody may be lying to you right now and you're starting to think about your own future. But it is a sense of, what's ahead. Definitely. I want you to focus on this because this is you making a choice. Now you could have gone through this energy already. It could be I battled with somebody held me back, somebody definitely lied to me. But this is a choice. This is a choice about what's ahead and where do I want to go? And we all have that choice. We all have that choice every day with where we put our time, our energy, who we invite into our life. So some of you could be at a crossroads. This little cross is kind of jumping out at me. This kind of X down here in the corner. So some of you could be actually at a crossroads right now. Should I stay or should I go? And sometimes, you're just waiting for the answer. And, I'll never tell you what to do because your inner voice will tell you, spirit will guide you. But you look for the signs. They're saying, look for the messages, look for the signs, because I do feel like they're trying to send you some signs. They're saying don't ever let anybody hold you back from your dreams. If somebody is, I don't know, somehow not encouraging you, it's not that they're not preventing you. It's not that they're saying you can do whatever you want, is probably what they're saying, but they're not encouraging you. And it gives you this sense of failure. It gives you this sense of, well, if I try, I'm going to fail. And then they're going to say, see, I told you so. So it just kind of puts you in this state of apathy or not trying when somebody doesn't encourage you, especially the person who's sharing your life with you. I think that we want to just kind of look at where are we headed at this crossroads, spirit. What is it that you have for us? I have a Chariot. I have a Judgment. I have an Empress. And I have a Page of Cups. So this is very much a feeling. This came into me truly as black and white, that there's going to be a moment in time that you see it a lot more clearly. There's not, maybe you're looking at something right now that's very gray, that there's a gray area. There's kind of mixed feelings. There's too much at stake. There's fear of the unknown. And then this kind of black and white energy comes in where you see it much more clearly, and you choose a direction that you want and you move forward full force. This feeling of somebody not encouraging you is kind of bothering me, because we all want that partner who, I guess, supports us. I mean, we need that. We need the person who we share our life with to, no matter what it is that you're doing, your career, you're trying a new exercise plan, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to start a business, you want to start a business, you want somebody to support you. This is a feeling of you saying to yourself, I'm not going to allow anybody to judge me. I'm not going to allow anybody to tell me that I can do something or I can't do something. That person isn't in alignment with you as an Empress. The Empress takes back her power. She loves herself so much that she won't allow somebody to knock her down. So this kind of newness and new feelings out there, they're saying a new direction. They're saying, things could be shifting in a new direction. Maybe you just haven't seen it yet, or maybe you're still, on the fence with making some choices. But I feel like this Empress is working really, really hard right now, seeing things clearly for themselves. And that is not selfish. That is you making a choice. And that is you saying, what is best for my future self? What is best for my higher self? I deserve to be happy. Now, whoever this page is that's coming in, they just said, it's not this person. Okay. This person is like the opposite of this person, believe it or not. This is somebody who's honest and loyal and kind and caring and fulfilling. And then this is the person that is deceit and hurt and pain, like a pain and suffering energy. So they're totally different people. So don't confuse the two. And this is definitely a feeling of you know, my dream is just to be happy. My dream is just to have peace. My dream is to even have my children be happy, because sometimes relationships affect kids. You are with somebody and the kids aren't getting along with that person, and the kids are struggling. So the number 10 is jumping out at me very strongly in the 10 of Cups. So it could be the 10th of the month, could be a big shift for somebody, or 10 days from now, something along those lines. I have, bottom of the deck, I have a 4 of Wands, and I have this King of Swords. And it's definitely, I've made up my mind energy. I made up my mind that I want to be with you. I've made up my mind that I want you in my life. I even want you in my life forever energy. So, you know, if I were to say, should I stay or should I go? You know, which answer brings you this? You know, this is somebody who wants you in their life and is offering a lifetime of happiness. And I know that sounds like I wish that were true. I wish that existed. It does exist. It does exist, and it exists for good people, and it exists for it exists for people who have a lot of love to give, like yourself. So this sense of, I'm offering you a lifetime of happiness, I want you to hold on to that today. I want you to believe it. I want you to claim it. I want you to say, I do deserve a lifetime of happiness with somebody that I want to be with. So sometimes we just have to keep that faith and keep believing. Spirit, let's call in some angel messages. These are some archangels and angels. Let's see what these say. I have Haniel, innocence. I don't know, the Virgin Mary, right? The Virgin Mary holding this babe, the Lamb of God. So here is this sense of, I want it to be easier with this innocence. Maybe what you've gone through or what you had, it's just become so complicated. It's become so difficult sometimes. And you just want to go back to an easier way of life. You want to go back to more simplicity, just two people loving each other, getting through life together, sharing a bed, sharing, everything about each other. So that's coming in. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these archangels. Zephiel, I guess. Anticipation, get ready. It feels like an awakening, doesn't it? It feels like I'm awakening to this love. And sometimes that's really what it feels like. I've been in a bad place. I've been in a dark place. I've been in a holding pattern. I've been waiting. And then all of a sudden, that bright light comes in, that bright light of a person, that big smile on somebody's face. You having a crush on somebody feels like an awakening. And you can't help but see it as a gift from God. You really can't. It just, when it feels that good, you can't help but kind of look up and say thank you. And knowing that it was divinely sent. And I have Jophiel, a celebration. Look at this. We're heading into the 4th of July. So are we getting ready for a celebration of love? We've got this beautiful archangel coming at you with a celebration. So I'm definitely going to say, whether we say fireworks, I'm going to say fireworks only because we're so close to the 4th of July. And this sense of an awakening, this sense of everything is kind of happening all at once. And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out my feelings. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want me to know? They're saying that you have mixed feelings, some of you. You could be struggling right now. Like I said, should I stay or should I go? I'm still struggling. I do want the celebration, but I just can't see it. I just can't believe it yet. Choosing the right path for us. You guys know I love bridges. I love paths. Am I on the right path? Are we going to be on the right path together? That's always the question. Just remember, you're always exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. Even if you feel like you're not moving, you have chosen this path. It was predestined before you got here. You are where you're supposed to be, whether it's you are staying still and you're alone because you're learning lessons, you're healing, or whether you're starting a new journey, or whether you're in a journey with someone that you have a lot of mixed feelings with right now, and you don't know which direction to go. But you are exactly where you're always supposed to be. And it's all part of the big picture. It's just hard sometimes when you're in it to kind of wrap your head around that and say, oh yeah, I'm suffering. This is what spirit wants for me. I'm suffering right now. That doesn't make any sense, but that's how it works. Past is in the past. Don't look back. A lot of us are working on that. Sitting in a puddle of self-pity, I'm going to say we definitely don't want to be there also. You know, it's okay to be healing, but not in a self-pity. And if you struggle with that, the pity pot, you know, the woe is me, give yourself 5 minutes just to get it out of your system. You know, the 5-minute pity pot exercise, and say, I'm just going to feel sorry for myself for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to move on. Just to not, don't linger in it. Spirit's saying, don't linger in it all day. Just get it out of your system for 5 minutes, and then move on. The dark night of the soul. Yeah, some of you could be, I just wish I was feeling better. I just wish I was in a better place. I just wish things were easier. And it's Spirit's way of saying, hey, things are always getting better. Things are always in motion. You may not be feeling them, but they're in motion. You have something about to awaken you. You have someone coming into your energy that's offering you a lifetime of happiness. So we have to get through some of this energy. We have to work on healing and self-love and reconnecting to whoever you pray to, whoever you meditate to. We just have to kind of be within ourselves, Spirit just said. So many of you are working on that and working through that. I know that. This is going to be no ordinary love. There's that black and white energy again. So there's a sense of crystal clear energy to me today, that you're going to see this connection as crystal clear. You're going to see this, maybe you're not there yet. Maybe this is all gray to you, but I feel like there's going to be a moment where the decision that you want to make in a situation it really became black and white to you. And it was like, okay, now I know. So I guess they're waiting for you to really see it that clearly. Time is up. Someone took too long. For those of you that you've been waiting for somebody, for those of you that have been holding on to a string of hope, and that string of hope is just kind of leading you on or breadcrumbing you, is it time for you to say, I'm done? Is it time for you to say, I've got to move on for me? That could be something that we need to take a look at. Too much to think about. It's causing a lot of worry. It's causing a lot of, they're saying, fear and anxiety. I'm holding on to something that isn't healthy for me at some point. You know, it's the obsessive thinking about somebody I can't have. It's the obsessive thinking about somebody that it's over and it's been over for a long time. It's how do I get this person out of my system? You pray, you ask Spirit to help you to remove it. You ask Spirit to help you to move on. They're moving you in the direction of rest and recovery before the restart. I believe in that. I love that. Look at this beautiful kind of sanctuary that we had talked about earlier. Candles and quiet space and meditation and maybe music. And then the soul bond is sacred. And they had started this reading with that I've traveled to visit with you in your dreams, that it was a soul connection and that there was a very psychic connection. So I definitely want to hold on to that today. I want to hold on to this, this idea that what Spirit has for you is sacred. What Spirit has for you is truly a soul connection. And it starts with the rest, the recovery, the healing. We all know that. So we're going to put this out into the universe. And I love these messages today. We are going to just pray on that Spirit knows best. And for those of you that are struggling for whatever reason, I'll pray that you see things black and white and that you get the answers that you're seeking right now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, take a look at my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, I've been uploading on my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel consistently. So take a look at those, and the links for both of those channels are in the description and in the comments, pinned in the comments. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you again real soon.